Nia has been used in gyms, the standard fitness industry, yoga studios, Pilates studios. It is also a wonderful way for those who don't like aggressive fitness and also want to do something that's still energizing and cardiovascular. So it provides that gap between, in the fitness industry, between the yoga and Pilates and the body pump. It really is that in-between phase of energized, cardiovascular, joyful, and yet not aggressive, very gentle and body-friendly movement. Other places where it's been used in charities, it's been used in corporate, companies like Credit Suisse, American Express. It's been used in conferences like Deloitte conference, I know because I did one, as energizers with groups of hundreds of people. Once you've taken the training, the NIA training, you might be wanting to reach people who are struggling with Parkinson's. You might be wanting to support people who are battling drug addictions. You might be wanting to support people who are battling things like alcoholism. I'm giving you examples of students that I've had and how they've applied the training in terms of something that they felt passionate about in their own life. So these are just some of the examples. Maybe you're a yoga teacher and you would love to bring this to your yoga students. Or a Pilates teacher and you want to bring a bit of movement and music to your classes. Maybe you're the kind of person who really wants to support people who are going through recovery from a serious illness or are still in hospital and would love to have a moment of connecting to their body and feel the joy of feeling well, even though they are battling some kind of illness or have had surgery. This is all applications of NIA that are happening right now. So there are many, many ways that you can apply this. And whatever it is that you do, the training will support you in what you want to do next. I want to share some of the potential benefits of taking this training with you in terms of very specific examples that I am drawing on from the many people that I've trained. I have seen Zumba teachers who have taken this training and injured Zumba teachers who have taken this training and have found a way of doing what they love, which is teaching fitness, but in a way that is sustainable for their bodies. They then feel that they belong to a whole new community. This community is a global community of like-minded people. And it's like joining a family. So you get to join the NIA global family when you come into this work. And there's so much inspiration in terms of when you become a teacher member, if you decide that you want to teach, you get new routines and you get inspiration from other teachers and the teachers mentor you. There's loads of inspiration around for you and lots of a sensation of connection. So that's one beautiful side that I've seen for teachers like Zumba teachers. In terms of yoga and Pilates teachers, what have I seen? I'm asking myself the question, what have I seen? What I've seen is that they've taken this work and it has become a real complement to what they already do. And their students tend to love it. So where they have, students coming and taking, say, 2 classes or 3 classes a week with them, then these students will then also become NIA students. And so it's a way of really expanding their business and giving themselves another string to their bow. And the same thing with Pilates teachers. A lot of the Pilates teachers that I'm thinking of, what they started with was introducing the students with like one song at a time at the end of a Pilates class, and then gradually building their muscle and their routine, and then the students join in and do the full NIA classes. So that's another example of what people who've taken the training have done with it. For dancers, it's been a very healing experience. Quite often the dancers that have come from disciplined kind of things like ballet or contemporary dance, Laban dance. I've had people training from Laban dance. They say that it's really freed up their movement in a completely different way. I've had movement lecturers, PhD level movement lecturers, who have said that it has really integrated all of their knowledge. And these are people who know so much And one of them described it as a mandala of everything she'd ever done in her life. I thought that was a beautiful way of describing what the training is like. And then in terms of mindfulness practitioners, this is a way of being able to practice mindfulness on the go, like not having to take time out. Like, how can you tap into living in mindfulness through, not just through the movement and through the dance, but also in the dance of your life. So it really does turn your life into a dance. And that's a beautiful part of the training. And then finally coming back just to me on a personal level, right? Without my work, what does it do for me? Well, it allows me to take care of myself. And the words that I've got jumping into my head are self-care. It allows me to know how to take care of myself in a very different way. There are so many tools and practices that I can tap into that help me to sustain my energy every day. There are ways of noticing what I'm up to in my life through my body so that I can catch myself before I burn myself out. Yeah. Many, many tools. And then, of course, if my body is happy, then my mind feels happy. So this is an amazing gift that you will be able to offer yourself in your life. And when you're happy, your family and partners will be happy too. So no matter what kind of work you're doing right now, there are so many ways that you can take this certification and apply it into what you do